Hey guys, it's AK.
And Zydran.
Your audio cut out on the "and" part.
Of course it did. Like usual.
I was like, it's AK, and you're like, Zydran. I'm like, okay then. Anyways, we're back with some more The Crazy Pack. We said we might be coming back for another episode today, because we didn't have a lot, and we're a lot to get done with our recordings today, and we're actually a little ahead of schedule, so we decided to come back with some more of this for you guys. They upload every day at 2 p.m., so obviously the episode you're going to be seeing now isn't going to be on until day after tomorrow. But
the 20th.
yeah, it'll be going up the 20th rather than tomorrow. The video we did before this one will be up tomorrow, though.
Yep. 34.
We like to keep to our regular 2 p.m. schedule.
40.
But we do stream and record this mod pack, or whatever mod pack we're currently playing, at least once a day.
Yep. We do. 18, 21.
Anyways, I have been waiting for you guys to do this. I have my inventory full of dented cobblestone.
Good job.
So, I'm going to grab all this. Apparently all but one. I'm going to come over here, and I'm finally going to make it, guys. The Digiminer.
Good job.
We have ourselves a Digiminer. Now, in the overworld, this isn't going to be very effective. I mean, it'll be effective to a degree. But the ore I'm looking for is rare, so the best place to get it is in the mining dimension.
What you looking for?
Resonant ore.
Well, I've got a little bit of resonant ore if you want to come over here.
Yeah, I might actually.
Oh, I mean, you have to come over here anyways to get into the mining dimension.
Yeah.
And then I need another.
So I'm actually gonna make the I forget what they're called. They're not translocators. They're entangloporters.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 36.
So this is obviously gonna be a construction. So let's start with the teleportation cores. We need 2 of them. So we're gonna need 2 atomic alloys. So I know I put them in one of these chests. Here we go. So let's grab ourselves some diamonds.
There we go.
Let's say 20.
And I just need the hardened glass, which is
I already have the
lot.
stuff there, so
Obsidian.
let's go to my enrichment chamber. No, it's not the enrichment chamber, it's the infuser. What am I talking about? I need to go through the crusher first, too. So I need 4 for every 2. So let's do that, and then let's use some time. And of course, I used 4 instead of 2.
That, hardened glass.
So let's put those in. Put these in. Set up these. Speed it up.
Do I really not? How did I use it all again? I am fucking talented.
Well, I knew that, just probably not for different, probably for different reasons we're talking about here.
Oh yeah. First of
So,
all, fuck you. Second of all, yes.
Oh, we need 2 for every one of these. So 4 for each atomic alloy. And
that's gonna produce 1 apiece, unfortunately.
4 for each set. So I needed 2 for 1, so I need 4 for 2. And then I need 4 for that.
Oh, music.
So I need 8 in total.
Oh,
So that's
I can just
for 4,
use
that's
obsidian and
4.
pulverized lead. I don't have to have the. Oh my god. I'm a kill
Dingy?
something.
What were you making?
Hardened glass. Didn't realize I could do it in the induction
Smeltery?
smelter. I can do it in the induction smelter minus the pyrotheum that I need.
You can do it in the smelter with that pyrotheme too. Just pour lead over obsidian.
Yeah, but this is faster the way I'm doing it.
I don't know what could be faster than that, but okay. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Induction smelter for thermal expansion. change my setup again a little bit over here. I added a tank this time so we could have a little bit more steam. It's just every once in a while I have to fill that up with
Yeah.
coal. What I am going to be doing though today is turning down my music a little bit. Jesus Christ. And
I like my music being a little loud, but that's also because I'm partially deaf in both ears.
I have a present in these two, and we need both of these for the thing I want to do today. It's just I need to get.
You want to hear something funny? I said I'm partially deaf in both of the ears, and they're like, "That's not a disability." I'm like, "How? I can't even hear." They're like, "It's still not a disability." I'm like, "All right." I don't care.
There we go, and 6 and 60. Let's do the last one. 64. Shit. And then if I
Got
put
some
you
rotten
in
flesh.
the
Let's come over
induction
here and turn it
smelter,
into leather.
I just need to get
Okay.
that.
So let's start with the teleportation cores I'm gonna need. So I need
That's actually going by pretty fast.
4 gold, 2 diamonds. This is diamond intensive, guys.
And then it's load down immediately. Just my luck. By the way, I did make a power cell. It's just a simple
Got
power cell. It
those.
only does 1200 RF a tick. And I have
I'm a genius.
ender
I
tank.
forgot to explain why I even need the entangloporters. Okay, so the Digiminer requires power, obviously. So building its own power supply somewhere else would mean a whole bunch of materials for that.
Yep.
Instead of that, I decided to hook it straight to my base power using entangloporters. Entangloporters can transfer pretty much anything. Items, fluids, and energy. So what I'm going to use it for is to transfer energy from my dimension to the mining dimension.
Yep. It's pretty cool. You can do the same thing with the simple power or the power cells from RF Tools. It's just they only transfer power. But then we've got ender chests and ender tanks, which can transfer fluids and items respectively.
I almost forgot to claim those chunks that I just finished doing. By the way, guys, I almost forgot to mention, I'm going to be moving away from this little setup I've got here, and I wanted to build a building. Because I wanted to have like a walkway made with gravel and to make it look really nice. So we mined out the mountain next to me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I say
Jesus
we because
Christ.
Zydran gave me a hand with that, and it took a while. It took us about 20 minutes in total
You're welcome.
with his maxed out boar
It's not
and my
maxed
steel
out.
pickaxe.
That's like
Oh, it's
halfway.
not?
That's halfway.
Fine, his bitch boar and my maxed out
Fuck
pick.
you.
And I was trying to be nice and call it what it was, and you just like, nope, that's not what it is. I'm like, all right, fine, it's a bitch boar.
Well, it's not maxed out, but fuck you.
Okay, so refined obsidian. I need 8 ingots of this.
There we
And
go.
then-
Alright, upgrade kit. Make that go just a little faster, shall we?
I need to make these. Those are gonna be a little less complicated. It's just a little more annoying. So I need 8 diamonds. I just realized something.
What's up?
How do you make compressed diamonds? Enrichment chamber. I've been using way more diamonds than I had to.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Assuming that it works the same way, instead of fueling 1 with 1 crushed diamond, I can fuel 8 with 1 compressed diamond.
Nice. That's what I want to make. Just
I'm
make
again
that a
assuming it
little
works the
faster.
same way. And it does. Now I just feel stupid.
And now, what I can do here...
It just means I added extra steps, guys.
Look at
No
that.
harm in that.
We're not getting the flux capacitors that I needed.
I wonder if I can do that with osmium ingots for the machine.
Probably could. What the hell?
Nope. The machine will not accept osmium ingots.
Ooh, almost done.
For a second there, it sounded like you said homeless bun.
1. Yes, a homeless bum.
You can't talk about yourself like that, man. That's just rude.
Homeless. You live in my garage. Therefore, I am not homeless if you live in my garage. Right.
Part of me wants to be a dick and say it's Kendra's garage.
My name on it.
You did take a second to refute that one.
I did, yes.
Alright, so I need to make elite control circuits, which is
Yeah.
just control circuits advanced.
Now, let's make a bunch of these.
So let's take half a stack of iron.
3,
We don't even need half a
4,
stack of redstone.
5,
I need 4
6,
compressed redstone to do half stack.
7. There we go. You know what? I'll stick with fucking 7 at this point. Just because those take a lot to make. I can
Yep,
have up to 50. It's
Once
just,
we're done setting up the
Yeah,
Digiminer,
I
guys,
don't need
I'm gonna go and we're gonna build a base. We're gonna start building the infrastructure, and then we're gonna figure out where we're gonna put the water wheel, if the water wheel is gonna have its own building. Because at the end of it, I'd like it to have its own building, but I'm also a realist here. Reality is it's not so easy to just give a water wheel its own building.
Yeah,
Might
it
connect
is.
it to the side of the building instead.
Okay, anyways, I want to now show off what I've got in these. First of all, I need all of this. I'm setting up a steam turbine from Advanced Generators, just because this thing can self-throttle. With this setup that I've got over here, it's using so much coal. Like, it already burned through that entire stack of coal.
It's so much cool.
So much cool. So I have to set up a heat exchanger, which takes lava and water, which is why I've got a pump. And I have to set up a steam turbine. This thing will produce about 20,000 RF a tick if I set it up properly. There's one thing I forgot to grab though.
Another thing I need to tell the thing to mine for is osmium.
Okay. I hear a ghast. The ghast is very ghast-like.
You're gonna wonder why I took those out. It's because I have a specific number of enriched alloy.
Oops. There we go.
Which I don't know why I'm making extra.
Ah.
So I just need to make 2 of these.
There we go. Look at that. So this is where I want to
So I'm
make
gonna have some
the
extra compressed redstone for right now.
technically.
It'll come in
I
handy
actually
some point.
wanna make it right here.
Ding. You'll notice this chest waving. It's an effect of when you use the time in a bottle, it fucks with the area around you.
Yeah, it's weird. Really weird.
Yeah, I'll give it that it's really weird.
By the way, I just found some draconium.
Nice.
Very.
So I have to do 8 of these. Because I want to use up all of the compressed diamond. I've been using way too many diamonds on that. Because I was crushing it down for a 1-to-1.
So let's set up the fluid pump.
I have 8 hours on my bottle already because I
There,
barely
bam.
use it.
Show that area. Look at that. Look how fucking big that is. It's gonna be awesome. Let's set that right there. Set it out. Ow! 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 Knock it off! Okay.
Mm.
Do I have to have you, like, right over? Yeah, when placed above a fluid, so that means I have to set it up. Ooh, wait, actually, I might be able to do this differently. Aha! Aha! Look at that. Cool. Paused. Why are you paused? You should
Okay,
not
just gonna
pause.
click this.
Okay, so that's what I was afraid
Think
of.
I have
Let's
everything.
go ahead and
For 1?
do
I only made 2.
that.
Alright, let's set this one up.
And then
Output. Tangler Porter.
Now let's go ahead
Side configuration.
and
Energy.
mark this chunk
Input.
for
No, input.
chunk
Input.
load. Oh,
So you should
chunk
put out
loaded.
nothing.
There we go. Look at that. That's awesome.
Oh, it can also work with gases and heat.
What can?
The Entangler Porter.
Hmm.
Didn't know it could output heat. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do I need?
Nope, not what I was looking for down here, unfortunately. There you go, guys. We
Past me knew something.
We now have infinite lava. Lag. Come on. There it is. And I just got draconium.
Nice.
Yeah. What can we do with the magma blocks? Ritual, grinder, pulverizer, magma crucible, pyro convection unit. Nice. Starlight transmutation. That would make lava there. That's for the fire resistance modifier. Okay, cool.
I don't need that. I made enough atomic alloy the first time and I just thought I had made too much.
Good job. There we go, guys.
Past me knew what was up.
Set up.
Oh, I didn't make enough. So I believe it takes 2? Yeah, it takes 2.
There we go.
So I didn't make enough. Okay, I was right. I didn't make... I was wrong because I thought I made too much.
Now I can set up the heat exchanger for steam.
Using Tangler Porters.
Why? I've already got infinite lava set up.
It's a joke.
Ender tanks, bitch.
Alright, we got everything we need. Now we can store all this extra stuff. Okay. Diamonds go in there. Redstone's going there.
There we go.
Ingots go in here, but that's full, so I'm just
Those
gonna
away,
store them in here.
Those away. What do I got in you? You don't need
That away.
in there.
How long till this is finished?
Perfect. There we go. Now that I've got that lava, I don't think there's anything running right now.
Oh, I think it's finally finished.
No, it does not look like there's
Thank you for
anything
my
running right now.
dank mill back. Alright, guys. Let's go place the Digiminer and tell it to give us some resonant ore. Walked right by the waystone.
And there we go. I have a lot of stuff to break. Bear with me. There we go. Two and three. Break you. I want that portable tank as well. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now I can set up the heat exchanger.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, well,
So, heat
set up the
exchanger
config
will
for the
go
other one
right
for
here.
its input sides and completely forgot to set it up to a group.
Fluid input, fluid input. I can set that right there, so that starts filling with water. Set that out, so that starts filling up with that. I can put this right here, and then more exchangers, yay. The more exchangers, the more steam you'll get. You can have up to 50 exchangers on it. I got 16 exchangers just so I can do that. There we go. And that will produce steam extremely fast. There we go. Fluid intake, fluid out. Wait, in
I'm very confused.
output. That's item output. I forget? Guess what I forgot? No, I didn't. I've got it right here. So I'll put you right here. It's not gonna look the best right now, but it is gonna look cool when it's all done. And now all I need.
I'm very confused, Hydran.
What?
I'm pretty sure I have both my entangler porters set up correctly. Click energy, all output. Yellow one's all input.
There we go.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the auto eject for power.
Good job.
Config. So we're just gonna turn the distances all the way up.
Okay, while we're here, I need to grab the morphing tool.
New
'Cause we've got
filter.
the morphing tool here.
Ordic.
Which lets us grab all of these really fast. Thankfully. Makes it so much easier. Look at that, look at that. I can just grab everything so fast.
Or resonating. So star or S
Break
N A T.
I'm going to need the fluid intake valve. I'm going to need the sensor
Star.
right there. I'm going to need
Save.
the flux generator
Oh, that was wrong.
over here. And then you put the other 27 turbines on it. This thing will produce a crap ton of power.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break you.
R
Break you.
E S N A T G.
And just like that. Look at that. This thing will produce 10,000 RF a tick. And it has a 7,100,000 RF buffer.
Ong. Alright.
So then I can just set that right
Double
there.
check my spelling on that.
I can break you and you.
Yeah, that's right.
Set up the alloy furnace
Hey Zydran,
right here.
could I get your assistance?
1 second. I'm trying to finish setting up my stuff. Electric furnace.
I can't figure out what the ore dictionary is for resonating ore.
I have no idea. There we go. Induction smelter. Then I can put the simple power cell up on top. So then I just have to go out, blue, out. There we go, like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Intake, output.
I'm actually looking it up.
Actually, I could probably just... That's a fluid output, it should work. But it's not going to, is it? For some reason. And there we go, now we're getting steam in there. It'll take a little bit to get up to proper speed. And it looks like we're not keeping up with the amount of water that needs to go in it. That's the issue we're having. But it is a very good source of power now, I guess. There we go. And then let's grab you. I don't really need the battery box anymore because I can just charge with this now. And I think that thing's faster anyways, so let's put those away. Now the only issue I've got now is we've got to keep this thing full of water. So that means I need to make another infinite water source. Or a different type of infinite water source. So let's take a look at what we got.
I'm trying to figure this out. Zydran, I cannot for the life of me figure this out. Let's try it with
What
Ordic.
you need? Oh, the resonating?
Yeah.
Let's see this. The ore itself is ore resonating.
Or resonating?
Or resonating. The R is going to be, let's see, the R in resonating is going to be capitalized.
RESONATING?
Yep. If you press F3 and H, it shows advanced tooltips. That's how you find it.
So, I put it in as a fucking wrong thing, so it's or RESONATING.
Okay, so now we just need to make better water generation.
That worked. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Start.
You're now AFK. I like how you said start and immediately put you to AFK.
It says there's 0 in its work area.
There must not be any, because it's very rare, dude.
I just don't understand.
8. So 4 times 8 is 36. So I just need to make another thing of basic plating, which is graphite and lead.
Let's try an inverse mode.
There we go. Yeah,
Stop.
you can shift right click things and they
Reset config. Inverse mode
look
off.
at this. It's really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, let's move this around. I threw on inverse mode and it started picking up all the dirt.
That's funny. I forgot I need 4. Cool, not 2. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. And just like that.
Welcome to the channel, viewer, by the way. Hope you're having a great day.
And what can I do now? I need my reservoir. Oh, actually, I just need the buckets. Buckets of water, and then I think it's tin.
There is no way.
Let's see. Sorry about the noise in my background. That is my washing machine. It's pretty fucking loud.
Again, nobody can hear it.
My mic is picking it up.
I can't even hear it.
Yeah, it's tin. Okay, I need 16 tin.
I just can't seem to get freaking lucky with resonating ore.
How much more do you need?
A lot. Oh, I turned the visuals on and it didn't like it. Oh, it's got a good distance on it each time I scan.
Because, let's see, I've got 8.
Well, yeah, I also need to be able to make more crystals than that.
Yeah, I know. But it's still a good start, right?
Good point.
So come over here and I can give them to you.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing something wrong. Radius is 32. Minimum is 60. Maximum is 255.
Yeah.
I have no idea how far down it goes, though.
I think it goes all the way down, if I remember right. There we go.
Well, it works like it's supposed to.
Almost done. One more. Oh, shit.
In case you guys are wondering why I'm digging underneath it, you can speed up the time on this from this block here.
Boom, there we go. 8.
Oh, it does not
Water
like it.
sources around a bronze ingot.
At its base, when it's sped up, it only takes 135 RF a tick. I'm hoping that it just picks it up, but think you're right. I think that if it says there's none there, there's none there.
Let's see. How much? It doesn't say how much water it uses, unfortunately.
How far down does the mechanism miner reach?
I have no idea. There we go. Let's grab put a chest here with that. Extract always, insert, and that'll put in obsidian when it's ready.
There's just no way that out of this many chunks there is none.
So this is only producing 1200 RF a tick, unfortunately. For some reason, it says they have 50 bronze turbines. If I look...
So we're at Y70.
Bronze turbine.
So it spawns at Y30.
Produces up to 200 RF a tick with inertia of 110%.
So let's go down to about here.
So, it's confusing. It's really weird about how this stuff works. Like, if I look at the turbines here, there's a steel one, which is 200 with 100% inertia. A gold, which is 150 with 110%. Bronze, which is the one I'm using, which is 200 RF a tick with 110%. And then there's manual, which is 500 RF a tick with 120%. There's iron, which sucks. And then there's advanced alloy, which is just as good as the manual one. It's weird.
Grab my hammer.
I need 4 of those. This box.
I mean, I know deep resonance is rare, but it can't be that rare. Not in this dimension. Jesus, maybe it is. How the hell am I supposed to make this frickin' thing work if it's that rare?
Steel shaft. That's BS right there. If we look at the manual, that manual is just manual around manual. So I would need a lot of manual to do that, unfortunately. So unfortunately, this bronze is as best as it's gonna get. So what I need to do though is I need to make leadstone flux duct. Let's increase that a little further, shall we? To hardened flux ducts. We should do 4,000 RF a tick. So I have no invar, never mind. Awesome. What about conduit? What conduits can I do? That's 8,320. Silver is 1280.
By the way, guys, this is a ridiculous way to try to find it, probably. So, you know, if you're looking for it, I'd probably suggest just regular mining would be, you know, better odds.
Electro energy with an infinity reagent.
Pretty sure this reaches all the way to bedrock just from the surface, but wanted to be sure of that.
Here, fuck it. Let's just do this then, I guess. Enhanced energy conduit, which is energetic alloy in the alloy furnace, but thankfully, it's just gold and energetic blend, which is glowstone and redstone. There we go. And let's grab 8 gold. Let's put them in you.
I have a feeling there's a setting or something that I'm overlooking that I need to do. And if somebody in chat, you know, sees that I'm making a mistake, I mean, feel free to point it out.
What makes you feel any better? I can't figure out why my reactor's not producing the amount of, not my reactor, but my generator's not producing the amount of power it's supposed to be generating.
That does make me actually feel a little better because I'm struggling with the most advanced form of miner I know of.
Yeah.
I mean, even the RF tools doesn't filter for a specific ore.
Actually, I can make it filter for a specific ore.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. There's got to be something in the config that I'm missing.
That's weird. You're not connecting.
What's the mod ID for it?
Let's do this.
Maybe the material? Using the material of. So if I give it like
Huh.
this. If I were to say that, would you find it easier? Let me put the entangled quarter. Oop. Quarter down so that it can get power. That's not gonna work.
This is not working for some reason. I don't know why.
Put that there.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one to work. You know what? That somehow works.
Mod ID. Okay. Could you come to the mining dimension and bring me a singular ore?
A singular resonating ore?
Yes. I'm gonna use it to tell the machine to filter for the mod ID and see if that works better.
Okay. Where are you?
Head towards my mine, which is north of the gate.
I'm gonna head north until I see your name. How about that? Ah, I see your name. Cool.
I was about to say, I already see yours. This thing is just an asshole today. Where are you going?
Sorry. Kendra was
Your head's on
messaging.
backwards again.
Kendra called me and was well, trying to call me, I should say. There you go.
Let's see if this works. Config, new filter, or dictionary.
Oh, it's saying it's in there.
I know it is. What I'm trying to figure out is why it's not figuring anything out.
It's not saying that there's any in this section.
That should physically be impossible because I've gone through 4 chunks already. So I'm gonna give it every freaking filter I can.
Just give it the star or star. Just make it do everything. There we go.
It has every filter possible for it.
And I want to set up another one of those. Oh, what else do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It should not be possible for it not to find any.
I'll set up mine and see if that works on it.
Alright.
Just give me a second. I am looking.
I'm gonna try it out in the overworld. See if I have any more luck there.
They might only spawn in the overworld.
I didn't consider that. No, I found some here.
I have 2. That's why I figured that wouldn't stick.
What I don't get is why it's not picking up anything.
There we go. Now,
It's okay. I think I figured out what I'm gonna do.
that's weird.
I know what we're gonna do, guys. I'm going to go convoluted and insane. I'm going to build up my power supply and make a dimension of nothing but resonating ore.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous to
You're
try to find
nowhere
it.
near that level yet, though.
I can make a dimension builder, I just can't. Oh, you bitch!
What?
Since it was looking for anything with the mod ID of deep resonance, it picked up the deep resonance machines and picked up one of the tanks.
That's funny.
I called it an asshole and it became an asshole. Oh, I need to repair this real quick.
There we go. Let's grab 4.
I guess it's kind of one of those ask and you shall receive, dickhead kind of moments.
No shit. There we go. And then let's go to the furnace.
I'm gonna go a little bit further. There's a snake. And I'm not pleased about that.
Is there a snake in your boot?
Now, are you a snake? Only if the boot fits.
Exactly. There we go. Got a builder. Now I'm going to get a quarry card. Because, you know, that's super.
There's no way in hell that it can't
super
find
simple to
this.
make. I want fortune, but to get fortune, you have to have dimensional shard ore. Unfortunately. Okay, let's go for you. Ship card quarry, let's go.
You can take speed, energy,
6 of you.
anchor, and that's it. I'm just like, am I missing something with this?
Probably. There we go.
I'm gonna pull up the wiki on the fucking Digiminer.
There's that. There's that. Now we just need the quarry card. Which is very simple, it's just those two. Output on top, auto output.
Digiminer is a scale mining
Input,
machine of
auto
mechanism.
input
However, the
from that
machine is like no other,
side.
as it magically teleports mine block to its inventory. The player can set the mining radius and the depth for the scanning area. The player can also opt to replace all mine blocks should the player wish to do so by keeping it fed with the desired material.
Let's see this. I need
The Digiminer can be configured to
output
mine
that
ores in a
way,
certain area. The digital miner can also
and
soak
then I
such
need
ores, but
input
this
that
results
way.
in a high power consumption like all the maximum machines. The digital miner can automatically remove ores from its inventory for automated processing by other machines. It also takes the same upgrades as the maximum machine. The digital plays mine claim. And the claim of servers, it will stop it from working.
There we go, look at that.
Power compared to its energy slot. See the GI below. The energy
I'm gonna have
ports.
to make another chest.
Green square, which are suits at the bottom, main interface. Very comfort buttons. Filters from use. Your sleeve them sockets where all blocks usually. Fill the block placement stop the block. But if you don't wish to leave any empty spaces where ore blocks used to be, fill the block placement slots with any block. Turn on the requirement filters and supply the necessary blocks in the machine's inventory. Once powered, your filters may hit the start button on the main interface and start mining.
There we go.
It has 2 I/O slots indicated by the yellowish tan square.
And ender chest. So let me grab a diamond.
Config. Save.
And
Try that. Stop.
okay, so to the south is where I'll put my quarry, okay guys?
Well, let's see if it's a thing of if I put one next to it, if it'll find it. Okay, so it's broken.
What do you mean?
So I need you to come to me. I'm right next to my house. I'm a few blocks away.
I was gonna set up my quarry. I literally just placed it down.
Trust me, you're gonna want to see this and be confused. Because then I know that there's something that is going wrong with the Digiminer, not with the ability to find the ore. Hey, how did you see stuff like that extra information?
Alt.
F3 what?
Oh, sorry. It's F3H. I almost said Alt F4. It's F3H. You have to have it in your inventory. You have to have the block in your inventory.
I'm actually looking at it in the thingy. Ore resonating. Okay, see that deep resonating ore?
Yeah.
Go in here, look in the config. You'll see there's both an ore dictionary and a mod ID filter.
Yeah.
Hit start.
Nothing.
They're right next to it. That's not possible.
Unless these it doesn't recognize this as ore, which is also possible. Right?
I mean, in some ways. Let's do it like this. Yeah, it's not recognizing them at all.
It's not recognizing those as ores.
It's not recognizing them as anything.
Okay. That was a little bit of lag.
Yeah, notice.
Okay. So now I have to select the first corner, which will be all the way over here. So what this card will do is this card will make it to where it'll mine everything in this area that I am designating. And I'm going to stop it right here. And then let me head back over to the block, and then I'm going to go another like diagonal away from it, but then I have to mine all the way down to the lowest point I can get. Yes, that does mean I'll be mining straight down, because I'm an idiot. Yeah. And then we'll head over here. And then I'll show you the actual interface of this block. So right now all I'm doing is I'm delegating the parameters that the miner can mine at. And I think this is far enough. Now I'm gonna mine straight down. And hopefully not die. Yeah, I'll make this easier though. I'll do it this way. There we go. So if one block hits lava, I won't die. Thankfully.
Yeah, the Digiminer just won't mine it. And I don't even know why.
I have no idea, dude. And bedrock. Look at that. Now I just right-click the bedrock. And now I gotta go all the way back up. So give me a second. There we go. 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's what I don't get. In the interface, click on the gray config button. Okay.
Okay, let's grab the cobblestone, which will be right up here.
Specify the area that filters for use. If you wish to leave empty spaces where ore blocks used to be, fill the block or placement slot with any block. Turn on the requirement in the filters and supply the entire block to machine inventory. Like, I mean, what?
There we go.
It took mod ID and it registered that the blocks that were at my base were deep resonance, but it won't register that the ore is part of it. That's the part that's getting me.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I don't really play with the Digiminer. Okay, now, boom. Here is the GUI for that. Now what I can do is I can click to open the card GUI. Now this is going to be voiding all of this, as well as ore dictionary matching. This will look for 4 million blocks in this area. Okay, guys? Now, if I wanted to, I could show it, but okay, yeah, if you look over here, it doesn't replace blocks, it just puts that a preview basically. But it'll get everything in that area. It'll be nice. It'll get a shit ton of ore, honestly. And then from there, all I have to do is give it a lever. That's all I have to do from there. gotta upgrade the turbines that I've got for it. Which, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Auto input. There we go.
Inverse means... Okay, let's do this.
Let's grab that lever. It's only gonna get 1250 RPM, so it's gonna not run that fast. Not until I get faster power for it. Because this thing can take like 3 million RF a tick. Or some bullshit shit like that. See? Look at that. For some reason, it is not voiding like it's supposed to. There we go, it should be voiding. It should be voiding, but it's not. Why are you not voiding? Void, 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 and void. And go. It's not voiding it. Okay, that sucks.
Hey, can you spell andesite for me?
Andesite?
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on, I'm just gonna try it like this.
ANDESITE.
I know.
Cool, well, yeah, there we go, guys. We now have... Actually, that's going pretty freaking fast. At only 1250 RF a tick.
Reset config.
That's pretty good, actually. So let's go and do this.
I told it not to pick up dirt, but it still did. Okay.
There we go. And how much steam are you getting? None, because... That's supposed to be putting out, but it's not for some reason. Let's try it up here. Hey, there we go. There we go, now we're producing 1200 R for tick. There we go.
$1,025. Let's see if I just filter for ore, if it'll pick it up eventually.
AQUEOUS Aqueous accumulator. Honestly, I might just have to build one of these now at this point.
Honestly, I'm pissed off about this.
Why?
Because a very, very advanced miner can't figure out the difference between regular ore and resonating ore. Can't even register resonating ore as an ore.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that.
Nope.
Nope. I might be able to make it. I might be able to force it to find it, but it would mean that I would have to restart the server.
What I don't understand is because it is feeding off the ore dictionary.
Yeah.
And the ore dictionary registers this as ore.
I have no idea, dude.
For anyone that might wonder why I did that, now it'll only pick up ores that it's got in its inventory.
Let's break these.
It's out of juice.
There we go. Now it's still getting that. So let's go for you, and you.
Okay.
I am going to need you. I'm gonna grab one more because I'm not gonna do anything with it. Put you right there. Put you there. You there. Break you.
We'll come back to this at some point when I can figure out why the hell it's being an ass.
There we go.
Till then, I'm done with the Digiminer for now.
Do that.
I'm not frustrated with it.
That'll
Hey, can you
upgrade
see
his
if you can make that thing
power.
filter for it?
Like I said, it would require me leaving this, like turn the server off.
No, I mean a filter for yours to see if it works with that one. If it does work with that one, then I'm
I'm
gonna
just having it
just
pull
build that one
everything. There
instead.
is no filter for it. I'm just having it pull everything.
I thought you said you could filter for a specific thing.
No, I'm having a void for a specific thing. I'm having a void specific things is what I meant to say. There we go. That should be keeping it full of water now. Still not, damn.
Okay, guys.
Putting water in almost as fast as it can.
Let's build a base, and then when we come back to this irritating topic,
There we go. Now it's taking in a lot of water. Damn.
where is? Oh,
Oh, it's
I know where the rest of it is.
full actually. Damn it.
Uh,
I was hoping I did it.
place
God
that.
damn it. Okay, let's go chunk load the. Ooh, I have it right on the edge. That's lucky. Chunk loaded. It's getting 1250 R a tick, which is still enough. It's overproducing pretty fucking fast. Let's press 9 again. There we go. So that's chunk loaded. Now I have to find a place to put the rest of the ores. I still have to get like void cards and everything else.
Oh, did I actually put it away? Yeah, I did. I have enough to make one crystal.
Nice.
I need to build a fucking tank that can hold a lot of lava. And go and just get some lava from the end, not the end of the nether. Whew.
That's drawer.
I think
I
you
need
might have an
a
idea of how
product.
frustrating that was. And I think it might have actually depleted my power supply.
Yeah, this also got any, unfortunately. I don't think I have any here. Oh, I did. Cool.
Why am I not getting any power?
Probably because you're using it all.
This entire time, that atomic reconstructor, I think, was changing a block or something that kept falling in front of it. It ate all my power doing that.
Damn.
I gotta give it points. I was not prepared.
No shit. You got one, 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 and you don't. So I need 7.
A piece of glass.
Okay, so you 3 got them. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 34. Okay. 34, there we
Where'd
go.
my bucket go? Oh, right, I made it into something else.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. 1024, 1024, 32, 32, 32,
I got overly frustrated about the Digiminer because I love Mechanism, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. 3, 6, 9, 11, 22, 33, 3, 6, 9, 11. So I need 66 of those. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, I found your pump.
Nice.
I'm gonna use your pump.
Okay. I don't care. It's fine with me. 66, and I need a lot of obsidian. I do not have enough obsidian yet.
I apologize, guys. That Digiminer was actually supposed to work,
Wow, I need a lot of
and I spent
obsidian.
way too much time trying to make it work. And Zydran here can confirm, I tried every possible thing, and it still wouldn't pick up the ore that was right next to it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, next I have to get conversion. Ooh, that is cool. I like that.
Hmm.
Conversion. I've got to get
I see you found my staircase that I made for lava.
33 of the conversion. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's grab all of the copper. Copper, 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 iron. Okay, so copper can go there. Iron can go.
Exactly half. So 8 is 4 buckets, and I need
Honestly,
6.
I might just put iron like over here.
So I need... No, wait, every 5 is a bucket.
Uranium.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have
10.
16 of it, though. That's at least something.
Let's get the aluminum. Nickel. There we go. I made that a little easier. There we go. Okay, so silver, lead, osmium, iridium, galena, rutile, magnesium, boron, lithium, thorium, dilithium, cinnabar, and U. There we go. I shouldn't get anything in this now. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, there we go. We got mining. We've got storage. We've got everything. Woot. Okay, I think that was the fastest
So
I've ever
I
actually
have
put a quarry
42.
out. Damn.
I have 4,200 millibuckets of 6 buckets. Getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look, water staying perfectly in there, and we can
I
bring
am
obsidian
very, very cross that doesn't work.
There we go, guys. Look at that. Oh, we're getting poor ores. Okay, that's fine. I haven't gotten a single piece of, what's it called? Resonating yet. I haven't.
Not surprised.
Excuse me. Okay. There we go. That actually looks nice. I just need to get a better steam turbine. which I think, if I remember right, there is a good turbine, but I think it's mechanism. Which automatically makes it a bad turbine, obviously.
Thanks.
I mean, if the Digiminers have any consolation. Turbine.
I'm running it through the purifier to repurify the liquid now that more has been introduced.
Turbine casings, just a lot of steel and osmium, though. So I'd have to get basics of mechanism going for that if I wanted to get better power that way. Honestly, don't even know how much power the mechanism turbine can do.
Is it a stock mechanism option?
Yeah.
What's it called?
The turbine?
Oh, you mean from the advanced
Yeah.
generators? Oh, okay. Never mind then. I was gonna say if there's something from mechanism, give me a second to actually look at it, and I could probably tell you. But what are you trying to make from mechanism that goes with it?
I'm not doing that. I'm just making the turbine. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, no, but what of the turbine uses mechanism? Like, is there
Okay, what do you
the
mean by
blades made
that?
of it? Like, do you make the blades of steel or something?
Type in at mechanism space turbine. Metallurgic infuser, guys. Let's start getting into that.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah. And I'm gonna make it.
Let me think here. I don't think mechanism has a book.
We've been through this so
I know
many
we have.
times.
I know we have.
There it is.
I think I've tried just about anything that might be a book and never found one. Including its like dictionary.
Wait, it goes to the industrial grinder and I can get osmium that way. And I can get platinum? Urgh. That's nice. Okay. Metallurgic infuser. There we go. Sweet, there we go.
I want to run that through one more time.
And now I need a enrichment chamber.
85% purity. Nice.
Wait,
I'm running out of
I
filters.
already have steel in here, which I do. Yay. And I need 4 glass and
Let's go do some more filters.
4 of you. I can't put you 3 there, but I can put it to the
Yeah,
manufacturer.
it's got a good deal of spent filters.
Can, yes.
Just let me through. I know you're gonna tase me. I don't care.
2, 3, 4. Yay. Ooh. I thought I was getting a frame drop for a second.
Yeah, small one.
Enough to be noticeable.
Agreed. I put it back down.
Osmium and redstone. There we go.
I'm gonna relog because my hearts aren't appearing. It's like it flashes and then it goes away.
Interesting. There we go, guys. We got a steel casing. Now all I need are those electric circuits. Sweet, there we go. Go there. I might have to relog mine because I'm my frames are getting worse and worse and worse. And now we have an immersion chamber. Which means I can make a lot of steel, yay!
apologies to the viewers and to you, Zydran. I'm a little annoyed about the mechanism thing not working.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna relog my game and see if that fixes my frames.
I'm back. That's at 85% purity. It's efficiency because that takes gunpowder.
And I am back too. And yeah, no, that's better. Awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's put together a house. And hope that that doesn't go wrong in some way.
So what's in
All
here?
right.
We've got poor lead, poor zinc, poor copper. Okay. Don't really care about that stuff.
Actually, might have made that bigger than I meant to. Yeah, I think I did. Because that's how big I meant to make it. Yeah, I made it one bigger. Because so many people don't like the idea of building with it. I took cobblestone, I chiseled it, and I'm going to build with it.
Nice.
So many people discount the fact that cobblestone can be a great building resource.
Yeah.
There's lots of it, and on top of all that, it's easy to get.
1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm gonna make for mechanism is, well, since I basically have the 2 building blocks I need to get the turbine that I want to make it, have more power. It's just I think instead of increasing the power gen that I've already got now, which is already decent, I'm going to build a basement to put it in instead of having it be on my main floor.
Oh, why don't I just set this up
But
to
what
empty
I'm
while
gonna
I'm
do is
doing all
I'm
this?
gonna make speed upgrades and I'm going to make energy upgrades. And then I need 4 gold.
So this is going to be the main building.
I need to get
I think that's good.
1, 2, 3, and those can go there.
I think that's right. It's kind of hard to measure when you're standing on top of the building. That one went too far. I can already
There we
tell.
go. There we go, this is 4,000 arithmetic. That should work a little better now. That's still not keeping it active, really? That's only doing 1,000 arithmetic.
I want to put glass on the ceiling because I like seeing the outside. So those are gonna go to sub buildings.
If I grab another hardened fluid duct. There we go, that's working a little better now. There we go. That was annoying, but it works.
actually want this arch to be one higher. I'll take it back. That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Let's grab the glass. There's 9 there. Okay, so let's go ahead.
That one.
There we go. Go and put the energy upgrade in you. Just run away.
This one's not gonna
Speed
have a doorway.
upgrade. There we go. Enrichment chamber. You.
I'll fix that in a second.
There we go. Do everything with glass. There we go. And that chest. There we go.
Let's see if we have the thing here. We do. I'm going to go and make one because that's going to speed this up a bit.
I need another stack of iron. There we go.
Oh, I didn't even touch that.
Better. Put that away. Let's grab all of this. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've just seen something Zydran's missed.
What?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
OBS.
Yeah, we're at an hour 18. I know.
Okay, as long as you know.
Kendra's not gonna be home until about 9 tonight.
Why is Kendra getting home so late?
Because they needed her to stay late.
Fair enough.
Go. 2, 1, 2, 3. So you, let's do you.
I like the way it looks so far.
Let's get better energy storage. There's 2. Let's just go ahead and get those 2, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab a morphing tool. There we go.
Just get rid of these the old-fashioned way.
And all that's still staying full, that's nice. Oops, I grabbed the wrong amounts. There we go. Oh, let's try that. Okay, there's the bronze
already used up a lot of this.
Wrong one. Right one, there it is.
Because that will actually be stopping here.
Silver gear, electrum, and hardened glass. There we go. Boom. Reinforced conversion kit. Bam. We can now get we have now 18 million RF storage.
Nice.
Yeah.
This won't be staying this way, guys. I'm just throwing these up so I can quickly construct the building. And then I have to make sure I go back and do that. Oh, actually, wait a second. That one goes there, but that just kind of adjoins the building. So actually, that was right.
Cool. We have plenty of power now.
Oh, I'm out.
Shit. And we're getting steel. We are doing good, guys. We are doing good. Let's grab those 8 speed upgrades. And put those in the enrichment chamber. Put that.
Oh, it's an astrosurgery block.
This thing is producing a consistent 1200 RF a tick. Instead of, I wish it would produce the 10 grand, the 10,000 would actually do. But it's not. Unfortunately.
I built a
I
lot
don't
of
have
this too.
fluid pipes, so I can't do it that way either. But it's doing the perfect amount. It's keeping everything full except for you. What do we got in here? Hey, I got 2 resonating ores.
Nice.
I got 3 sapphires, which I will put over in you. I'm just gonna grab you and just see what sticks. There we go.
So whatever you got is registering them,
Yes.
but it doesn't have a specific filter.
No. There we go. Just waiting on more steel.
Building 1 has the capacity to be a dick.
Yes, it does.
It messed up my architecture.
That's sad.
That's okay. I just have to dig out the architecture.
Oh well, shit happens. There we go. Oh, itchy. There we go. Now I need to make fluidox. Or some type of fluid transfer. Which would generally be fluid conduits, because that's what I like using. I like using the ender fluid conduits. It's just ender fluid conduits require fused quartz. Wait a second. I might be able to use the hardened glass if I do it right.
Funboy6969. That doesn't look like Black Ops 4. I'm kidding. You're right, it's not Black Ops 4.
You forgot to change it, didn't you?
No, mine says it was updated.
Huh.
But now he's made me paranoid. I'm gonna double check and click the update button. Yeah, it says it's updated.
That's weird.
God damn it, fun boy. Now I have to go check. Oh, I see what you mean.
What happened?
I did forget to change something. Under category, I changed it to Black Ops 4 when we were playing it
Oh.
instead of Minecraft.
Good job.
And it doesn't seem like it wants to change. So, apologies, fun boy. I'm sorry if you thought I was playing Black Ops 4. That is Sundays. And by the way, fun boy, if you go over to mine or Zydran's YouTube, you know, like the last Black Ops video, you subscribe, ringing the bell's up to you, but you should so you can get the content that comes out. And then in the description, not in the description, in the comments, you put hashtag BO4 Survival. You can join us next Sunday.
Yep.
I apologize if it took me a second to get to your message, by the way. My music just stopped playing for some reason.
Work? Nope, it didn't. God damn it, I was hoping it would.
For anyone who's viewing, obviously, if I haven't looked over at your comment, don't take it personally. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I just don't check the comments every few seconds. I check them every time I get the chance to look over. So, I'm not ignoring anyone.
Except for me, because he likes ignoring me.
What was that, Zydran?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hey, more nickel, nice. Okay, hey, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
All right. So this is going to segue into a room that's going to be here. And this is going to be my power generation, and I'm going to use biodiesel and diesel generators.
6, 7.
You get some infinity dust or something?
Yes, I did. I got 11 of it. Nice. And this will let me make the alloy smelter that I need to make, so I can make conduits.
Why'd you need grains of infinity for that?
Grains of infinity are used to make simple machine chassis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a base one?
Yeah. Sorry,
Interesting.
I'm confused as to what you're asking.
Oh, was that an altered recipe?
No.
Okay. I was just curious.
There we go. Alloy smeltery. Looking at 2 furnaces.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you doing something right now?
no, I'm not. Why? Well, I'm building shit like usual.
That was weird.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's just probably my imagination.
There we go. Found it. Okay, so I've got that. Now I need the simple machine chassis. Which is that, and here, yep, right there.
Since we're turning this into a long stream, I'm gonna take a second, guys, and I'm gonna go pee.
Well, I was actually gonna call it here after I was done making this stuff.
Don't say long stream and then say you're gonna end it right
I
after
didn't
this.
say long stream. I didn't.
Actually, I asked and you said yeah.
No, I just said, hey, I know that we're coming up on the time. I just wanted to do a little bit longer stream.
So guys, I will probably move into this off stream because that's gonna be a lot of moving. And then a lot of reconstructing just certain bits. And if I end up having the dirt, I'm probably gonna replant the dirt all around my base so that it looks more of a, a flat land instead of, I removed a mountain. That's a beautiful sunset.
Boom, there we go, look at that. We now have fused quartz, which means we can now make ender fluid conduits. Finally. Let's break that.
Alright, you ready to send it out then?
That on. One second, I gotta make sure that this is actually gonna connect, and if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be pissed.
Mechanism pissed.
No, I'm pissed.
Does it connect?
Fucking. Why doesn't that connect? That's bullshit.
What are you trying to transfer?
I'm trying to use the Ender IO fluid conduits to transfer steam, but it doesn't automatically fucking connect to the fluid output valve, and it will not connect to it.
You can't transfer steam in the basic one. You need the pressurized one.
They're Ender.
They're Ender ones.
Which is the
I think you
best.
still have to have pressurized. I think pressurized is the only one that can take what would be considered a gas. Because steam isn't a liquid, it's a gas. Did you not know that?
But it comes out of a fluid pipe.
Irony. But still, it should be considered a gas.
I can try you. I'm gonna try a gas one then. Give me a second, guys. Almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think the Ender IO one registers it as a gas, because I know the mechanism one does.
1, 2.
Mechanism registers steam as a gaseous fluid.
Which is fucking
Technically a
weird.
fluid.
Does not connect to it.
Weird.
Very.
Try connecting it to another side.
Didn't work.
Damn.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, we can sign off here, and then I'll just fix it off camera. It'll be easier
Yep.
that way.
And as we run across resonance liquid, I will continue, resonance ore, I will continue to make this liquid until I have enough for a singular crystal, guys.
Yep.
And when I get a crystal, I will place it and show it on stream.
Okay, well, this was a good stream.
It was.
Got a little bit
We'll
more
see you guys next time. This is AK.
And Zydran.
We're signing off. We'll see you guys later.
Have a nice night, guys.